Hey everyone, JArt here. Now, recently, I just watched my fourth Studio Ghibli movie, and that is Kiki's Delivery Service. Now, I've watched this movie three times. Not three times in the theaters. No, I did not do that. But my first time watching this in theaters, I enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I really did. Then later, on the same day as I watched it, I rewatched it again, and I felt. Well, when I rewatched it again, I felt a bit unsure if I really liked this movie yet. If I really did like this movie, so I hold off on my thoughts. A couple days have passed now, and now that I have rewatched it a third time today. This time, I I watched it with like regular TV volume compared to my second time, because when I watched it the second time, I put on loudspeakers, but that's when I felt a bit unsure. That's when I felt unsure because it felt kind of weird to me. But now that I watched it the third time with with TV volume and not speaker volume, I got it, and I started to enjoy it again. I started to enjoy it again. So so now that I got to see both perspectives on on in the movie theater and on TV, I gotta say I really enjoy. Sorry, I gotta say I definitely do enjoy it. I do like it. I like the story. I like the story, the pacing, and I like the character Kiki, the main character. I like I like the main character, and I also enjoyed the cat she has named Gigi. The cat definitely got me laugh definitely got me laugh a couple times. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. But now that that's out of the way, let's get into the story. The story is about a girl named Kiki. Kiki is a witch. Now she's not any ordinary witch that we have seen before in other movies, games, and and like other shows. No. In fact, she's actually a different witch. She's a new witch, a witch in training. Now, in this world, when a witch turns 13 years old, she is to set off on her own to live in a whole different environment, away from home, to hone her own skills as a witch to help out the environment in her own way. Now, for Kiki, her only skill is flying, and well, she's not really good at it. To be honest, she's not really good at it. Even in the movie, it shows that she's not really good at good. She's not really like adjusted to flying, but she at least knows how to fly. So when she leaves off to live off on her own, and when she gets to the city, she starts to get a few questionable looks about her because she's a witch, and she doesn't really like how people look at her. She doesn't even like her own appearance. She wants to fit in with everyone, but in the movie she definitely stands out. She definitely does stand out. She not only does stand out, but she also blends into some scenes during the movie. But anyway, as I was saying, as she arrives in the city, she opens her own delivery service in a bakery. That is her own way on helping the environment, since her only skill is flying. So she can focus on flying for some time. Now the movie doesn't show you the whole year. Uh, so yeah, we're not gonna see her develop from a rookie to a master in like an hour for like an almost an hour and a half long film. No, no, it didn't do that, and I'm actually glad it didn't do that because it actually showed something different. In this movie, she is an outcast. She's an outcast to society actually. People look at her weird, But not everyone looks at her weird. There are actually a lot of people who are amazed what she can do. Just like, well, real life, we're not all gonna be liked, but there are some people who accept us who we are, and that stuff is relatable. And not only that, she also loses confidence in herself, and that's also relatable as well. There's a lot of relatable things in this movie, and yeah, when you watch it, you can definitely feel, well, connected to Kiki and into what she's going through. I mean, yeah, we don't have powers. We don't have any magic witch powers at all. But we do know what it's like when people look at us. Some people won't like us. They won't like us, but we'll find people that who do like us for who we are. And not only that, but also to be confident in yourself. To be confident in yourself and just do what you love. And well, that's pretty much the story the story and the message that in the movie that it's giving out. As for my favorite scene in the movie, it's gonna have to be near the end. It's gonna have to be near the end. I won't spoil what it is, but let's just say I feel satisfied with it. I feel satisfied with it. I feel satisfied with it, and I also feel satisfied with the whole thing, with the whole story it was showing. And I definitely liked how it ended. I felt satisfied with it. That's all. That's pretty much what I gotta say. I felt satisfied with it. I definitely recommend watching this movie. So, yeah, I definitely recommend it. Go, definitely watch it. It, I think some people I'm not sure about a lot of people, but yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will, and well, a lot of people do enjoy this, but yeah, uh, that's for the story. Now on to the animation. The animation as well good as well. It's good as well, and well, not only that, I also like the coloring. Uh, I also like the coloring, in this movie because because in this movie there's like different shades in the movie when you're like in the forest scene. When you're in like a forest, there's like different shades of green that definitely like pop out. And not only that, for characters, for Kiki as a character, well, she looks like, well, any Studio Ghibli character that's drawn in the same art style, but and also Waldo is in this movie. Yes, where is Waldo is in this movie. That is, gotta say, I was not expecting that. I definitely wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I'd like to see you count how many times you'll see Waldo in this movie. So yeah, have fun spotting him. I definitely think Kiki would definitely win at the Where's Waldo game. That is for sure. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Music. As for the music, a certain music, it sounds like a romance. Sounds like it belongs in like a romance film, but it suits here. But it really suits here very well. Now, here's just a few examples. And yeah, uh, I gotta say, I really enjoyed this movie. I liked everything. The story, the animation, after for a couple of viewings, well, a few viewings actually, and the music definitely suits in this. Even though it's not even though the music sounds like it belongs in a romance film, it definitely suits this film as well. And I also like Kiki as a character, as I would say as well. But yeah, I do like Kiki as a character. And yeah, as for a rating, I will give this a 8.5 out of 10. I definitely recommend it. It's definitely recommend it. Definitely it's good. And yeah. So yeah, that is about it. This is JArt signing out. Bye.